Hello and welcome to Kashmir Now. I'm your host Lipakshi Khurana. Let's take a look at what made news this week. Gilgit Paramedical Association to hold protest against administration if salaries not revised. Awami Action Committee in POK demands subsidized electricity bills, accuses government of negligence. Paragliding camp organized in Punj to boost adventure tourism in the Kashmir Valley. Trout fish farming becomes popular among youth and farmers in Udhampur district of Jammu and Kashmir. And in our special section of Incredible India, we take you to witness the spectacular heritage sites, art and cultures our country offers to millions of tourists who come to visit India. The doctors and paramedic staff in the illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan are finding it hard to continue serving patients in public hospitals. For decades, the administration has been turning a blind eye to the health infrastructure and the issues of doctors and paramedical staff. After years of service in public hospitals in Gilgit-Baltistan, the paramedic staff complain they are still under the same basic pay scale as it was during their joining. The Gilgit-Baltistan Paramedical Association held a press conference recently to raise issues the paramedics have been facing for years. We have a report.
The Gilgit-Baltistan Paramedical Association held a press conference in Gilgit, raising several issues pertaining to salaries of the paramedic staff and dwindling health infrastructure. The paramedical staff for years has been demanding the release of notification from the administration regarding implementation of the revised service structure of 2011. They say many employees in paramedics have served for more than 3 decades, but still their basic pay scale is the same as was when they joined the service.
रिवाइज सर्विस स्ट्रक्चर का मतलब ये कि इसके अंदर हमारे बहुत सारे पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ है जिनकी 30 से 40 साल और 37 साल जॉब हो चुकी है, जो आज भी बीपीएस नाव पे ही हैं, क्योंकि पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ के अंदर बहुत सारे मामलात ऐसे हैं जो कम लेवल पे डीपीएसियां हो रही है, जो न होने के बराबर हैं। इस वजह से हमारे बहुत सारे स्टाफ जो हैं मुतासिर, और हालिया दिनों पे और मौजूदा उसमें भी बहुत सारे स्टाफ जो हैं हमारे रिटायर भी हो चुके हैं वहीं बीपीएस नाव पे।
During disasters, the paramedical staff are the first to reach the victims and ensure medical assistance to the injured ones. The paramedic staff stays on duty round the clock to provide medical aid to the patients in any untoward situation.
रूल के हिसाब से, कानून के हिसाब से सरकारी मुलाजिम की जो ड्यूटी होती है 8 घंटे की होती है। हम 8 घंटे के बजाय यहाँ 24-48 घंटा ड्यूटियां कर रहे हैं। उसके अलावा फिर डिजास्टर हो, दिगर जो वबा हो, उस वबा के अंदर भी हमारे जो पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ हैं, बिलखुसूस यहाँ की जो स्टाफ हैं, तमाम पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ हैं, वो बिल्कुल दूर दराज से भी आके यहाँ पे दुखी इंसान की खिदमत कर रहे हैं और मरीजों की खिदमत में खड़े हुए हैं। उसके बावजूद हमारे साथ ये सितम ज़रीफ़ी हैं। मैं हुकाम बाला को एज ए पैरामेडिकल एसोसिएशन ज़िला गिलगित का नुमाइंदा होने के नाते गुजारिश कर रहा हूँ और रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, हमें मजबूर न किया जाए कि हम दोबारा यहाँ इलाके के लोगों को मुतासिर करें, यहाँ इलाके के मरीजों को मुतासिर करें। हम यहाँ इलाके के मरीजों के साथ फिर कोई जुल्म ज़्यादती हो, फिर कोई कैजुअल्टी रोनमा हो कि एहतजाज की वजह से यहाँ के बेचारे गरीब जो लोग हॉस्पिटलों में आ रहे हैं, 1 घंटे के लिए भी अगर हॉस्पिटल बंद होती है तो ये मुतासिर होते हैं।
The improvised region of Gilgit-Baltistan doesn't have many hospitals to cater the local population. In such a scenario, if the doctors and paramedical staff go on strike, it would raise havoc in Gilgit-Baltistan. The Gilgit Paramedical Association doesn't want this kind of situation to arise, but the administration, they say, is forcing them by not giving heed to their issues.
हमारे ये हसरत नहीं, हमारी ये ख्वाहिश नहीं, हम चाहते ये नहीं है कि हॉस्पिटल बंद हो जाएं, हॉस्पिटलों के अंदर एहतिजाज हो जाएं, यहाँ इलाके के लोग मुतासिर हो जाएं। जनाब वाला, आपको पता है कि डॉक्टरों के साथ मिल के उनकी जो 65 साल एज का इशूज था, उनके साथ मिल के हमने रिवाइज सर्विस स्ट्रक्चर के लफ्ज कंकरेंस को खत्म करने के लिए हम उस एहतिजाज में शामिल हुए थे। उनकी कैबिनेट के अंदर 65 साल का मामला हल हो गया, हम शुक्रगुजार हैं। चलो जी, डॉक्टर साहिबान का मसला भी इस तरह हल हुआ, उसके अंदर हमारे लोग भी मुतासिर हो रहे थे 65 साल की वजह से, लेकिन दूसरा पॉइंट एजेंडा जो था वो जूं कि तू ही रह गया आज तक।
Gilgit-Baltistan has been under Pakistan's illegal regime for over 7 decades. Be it education sector, health sector or any front, the Gilgit-Baltistan has seen no development. The recent press conference by the Gilgit Paramedical Association was the latest manifestation of region's resistance to the injustices done to them by the Islamabad regime. They warned the stooge administration in Gilgit-Baltistan of protests if their demands are not met soon.
The hefty electricity bills, high prices of natural gas and galloping inflation have been distressing the locals in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The proxy administration and POK are apathetic towards the issues of general public. Widespread protests are blazing all across the illegally occupied region. Recently, Awami Action Committee, in support of the general public, launched a massive protest against the administration in POK. They demanded an early resolution to the public issues and subsidy on natural gas and electricity bills. We have a report.
A large group of people from the Awami Action Committee in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir held a protest against the hefty electricity bills and high prices of natural gas. Blaming the government for being negligent and discriminatory, protesters demanded the government to provide electricity and natural gas at subsidized rates to the people of the region. Attacking the government, especially those sitting in Islamabad, protesters said that the common people had sent their representatives to the assembly with a lot of hope, but their leaders failed to meet their expectations.
क्या इनको इस बात का इल्म नहीं है कि हम असेंबली में कैसे पहुंचे हैं? क्या ये मां की गोद से डायरेक्ट असेंबली में पहुंच गए हैं? जी, हम लोगों ने सिलेक्ट करके असेंबली में भेजे हैं। इनको इस गरीब अवाम का एहसास बिल्कुल नहीं है। अवाम के टैक्स के पैसे से ये लोग अपने बच्चों को स्कूलों में पिक एंड ड्रॉप देते हैं। इनके बच्चे सियासी मकामात पर घूमते हैं। इनके कोई भी काम हो, सरकारी गाड़ी इस्तेमाल होती है।
Leaders from the Awami Action Committee even threatened stronger protests in the near future. They even accused the government of theft, saying that the administration misused the money which was sent for the development in the region. The fund was used for the construction of a new house for the Prime Minister and a President's house.
कि लोगों के पास टेंट नहीं थे, उस वक्त इन्होंने प्राइम मिनिस्टर हाउस बनाने का फैसला किया। वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर हाउस जिसपे कोई दरार भी नहीं पड़ी थी, वो बिल्कुल सेफ था, वो आज भी इस्तेमाल हो रहा है, आज भी पुराना इस्तेमाल हो रहा है। लेकिन आप लोगों के, गरीब लोगों के घरों के लिए जो पैसा यूरोप से और पूरी दुनिया से जो आया था, उससे इन्होंने अपनी जायशी के लिए एक नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर हाउस तामीर किया।
For the past several years, people in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan are living a miserable life with no avenues for business and employment for youth. The high inflation and corruption in regions under Pakistan's illegal occupation has even made life harder for the locals. There are frequent protests in the region, but no one is listening to their woes.
Moving on, giving boost to adventure tourism and commemorate the Punj Link-Up Day in the border districts of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian Army, in collaboration with the local administration, organized a paragliding camp at Betar River Valley. The Government of India is taking many such initiatives in the border districts to boost tourism and elevate the mood of residents. We have a report.
In a bid to boost adventure tourism in Betar River Valley of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian Army, in collaboration of local administration, organized a paragliding camp on Poonch Link-Up Day. The Link-Up Day marks celebration of a successful operation conducted by Indian Army in 1948 to defend the border district from Pakistan's intrusion in Jammu and Kashmir. A team was especially called from Birbiling, the hub of paragliding sport in Himachal Pradesh, to conduct the adventure activity.
ये 93 इन्फेंट्री ब्रिगेड के कोलैबोरेशन से एज अ पार्ट ऑफ पुंछ लिंकअप डे 2023 ऑर्गेनाइज किया जा रहा है और हिमाचल में जो बीर बिलिंग में बड़ी फेमस पैराग्लाइडिंग एक्टिविटी होती है वहाँ से टीम बुलाई गई। ये टीम पहले आके यहाँ पे साइट स्काउटिंग और रेको कर चुकी थी। जो हमने डिसाइड किया था कि बेतार रिवर वैली जो है ये हमारी इधर अजोट की ये पीक्स जो हैं यहाँ पे सूटेबल रहेगा। सो after checking the weather conditions, wind speed, the terrain, the incline and the valley passage, ये उन्होंने सर्टिफाई किया और फिर हमने इसे पब्लिक के लिए थ्रो ओपन किया और काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पांस रहा। यहाँ काफ़ी लोकल्स भी, यूथ भी इसमें इन्वॉल्व रहे और अब हमारी ये कोशिश रहेगी कि हम इसे एनुअल और सीजनल एक्टिविटी बनाएं ताकि रूटीन में यहाँ लोकल्स और टूरिस्ट इसका मज़ा ले पाएँ।
The paragliding camp set up at Gulpura Jot witnessed a good number of participants coming from local areas and other parts of the country. The visitors were elated to experience the hawk-eye view of Betar Valley and praised Indian Army and the administration for introducing the sport. The paragliding instructors who came from Birbiling were amazed with the beauty of the place and appealed locals to promote the valley as an international tourist destination.
अभी भी मतलब मैं अभी लोकल्स को ये संदेश देना चाहता हूँ कि इस जगह को क्यों ना, क्योंकि आपके पास जन्नत है। तो क्योंकि लोग डरते हैं कि ये बॉर्डर एरियाज हैं, यहाँ पर एक्टिविटी नहीं हो सकती, क्यों नहीं हो सकती, हम कर रहे हैं। एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हमारी बहुत हेल्प कर रही है, लोकल मीडिया हमारी बहुत हेल्प कर रहा है और भारतीय सेना बहुत हेल्प कर रही है। तो अगर ऐसी चीज़ें हो तो क्यों ना हम इस छोटी सी जगह को एक इंटरनेशनल जगह के तौर पर आगे बढ़ाएं। तो मैं यही चाहता हूं कि लोकल से मेरी ये गुजारिश है कि बढ़ चढ़ कर इसमें हिस्सा लें।
The beauty of border area of Poonch was once marred in heavy shelling from Pakistan, but after many years, the locals in the valley are not fearful and embracing peace and development. They hail the efforts of the Indian Army and the administration in restoring the peace, harmony and beauty of Kashmir.
बहुत ही अच्छा ये इनिशिएटिव था पुंछ को टूरिज्म को बूस्ट करने के लिए। जैसे पीछे भी आपने देखा होगा कि रिवर राफ्टिंग डी साहब ने कंडक्ट करवाई थी पुंछ में, अब ये कंडक्ट करवाई पैराग्लाइडिंग। तो बहुत ही अच्छा ये इनिशिएटिव है हमारे टूरिज्म को बूस्ट करने के लिए।
Last year also, the Indian Army and the local administration organized a paragliding show in Poonch to inspect the suitability of the place for the sport. After the team of experts from Birbiling certified the place, the government conducted the event this year and allowed locals and tourists to take part in the adventure sport. The Government of India is taking giant strides to develop the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as the best tourist destination of the world.
Well, the Government of India has launched several schemes in the Union Territory to support farmers and the youth. The Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada scheme launched by the government has encouraged many farmers in the Udhampur district and other parts of the Union Territory to take up fish farming as a potential source of income. Around 9 to 10 farmers in a small Kosa Panchayat of Udhampur district have turned to trout fish farming after realizing the potential of the sector and making a handsome income out of it. The sector is also providing good employment employment opportunities to the youth in the region. We have a report. Many traditional farmers and the unemployed youth in Udhampur district of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir are finding fish farming a potential source of income. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada scheme, farmers in Kosar Panchayat in Chenani block are getting full assistance from the Jammu and Kashmir's Department of Fisheries. Gulshan Sheikh, a progressive farmer, took plunge into trout fish farming just 2 years ago. His success in the field has inspired many other farmers to take up this potential business avenue. He never misses to credit the invaluable support he received from the Department of Fisheries and the schemes of central government in his success.
मैं 2 साल से ये काम चला रहा हूँ। मैं पहले खेती बाड़ी करता था, सब्जी मक्की वगैरह लगाता था और मेरे को किसी ने बताया कि ये फिशरी डिपार्टमेंट से मिलो और ये मछली का काम भी चल सकता है। उसके बाद मैं उनके साथ मिला और उन्होंने मेरे को बताया कि ये काम आपका अच्छा चल रहा है। मैं और 2 साल हो गए मेरे को चलाते हुए और अच्छा काम है जी। और एक मैंने बना दिया और मैं दूसरा भी बना रहा हूँ।
Gulshan has become an inspiration for other farmers too. Purushottam Lal, a traditional farmer who used to grow corn and vegetables, has turned to this business after getting encouraged from Gulshan and his success. Gulshan says he can produce 3 to 4 quintals of trout fish and sell it at a nominal price of Rs 500 per kg. Given the environment and the running stream temperatures in the valley, trout fishes can breed in large quantities and raceways can make it further suitable for farmers in maintaining higher densities of fishes in the raceway tank.
हमारे यहाँ पे गुलशन जी है, उन्होंने एक ट्राउट रेस बनाया था, तो उनको देख के हमने भी इसको अप्लाई किया तो हमें भी मिला जी। हम भी बना रहे हैं, इससे हमें रोजगार की संभावना मिल रही है। उसका रोजगार अच्छा है, तो उन्होंने बोला कि आप भी बनाओ, तो हम बना रहे हैं ये। तो गवर्नमेंट का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और हम पहले खेती बाड़ी करते थे, मक्की सब्जियां वगैरह लगाते थे, इससे उनसे हमें इतनी काश्तकार कम मिलती थी। तो इसे हमें देखा गुलशन जी को, तो उन्होंने बनाया, उनको अच्छा मुनाफा मिल रहा है, तो उनको देख के हम भी उनसे देख के हम भी आकर्षित हुए, तो हमने भी ये अप्लाई किया, तो हमें भी ये बना रहे हैं।
The government under its scheme Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana provides a subsidy of 40 to 60% to the farmers who want to start fish farming. Under this scheme, seed and feed are also provided to the farmers for at least 1 year. A special training is given to the farmers interested in the pisciculture. Taking benefits from the government schemes and inspiration from Gulshan, around 9 to 10 farmers in Kosar Panchayat have started constructing trout raceways.
मैं अपने नौजवान भाइयों को सभी को बोलता हूं कि इस काम में आएं और ये काम अच्छा है, इससे हम अपना रोजगार अच्छा चला सकते हैं। और मैं शुक्रगुजार हूं सरकार का और अपने JNK फिशरी डिपार्टमेंट का कि जो हमें काम दे रहे हैं और अच्छा काम है, इसको हम चला सकते हैं।
Through launch of several schemes and skill development programs, the government aims to develop the entrepreneurial culture among the youth and the society.
The people in the Union Territory too are resonating with goals of the government and embracing growth in every aspect of life.
Moving on, India is home to a number of distinctive figures, renowned personalities, stunning artworks, and a number of captivating and wonderful monuments. Every year, a large number of tourists from all across the world come to India to witness its spellbinding art, traditions, and culturally rich heritage sites. Let's take a look at the cultural vibrancy, art, and heritage the incredible India has preserved for centuries.
From intricately woven designer clothes and meticulous handicrafts to stunning artworks and captivating monumental wonders, India has a rich array of culture, traditions and diversity to offer the world. From north to south and east to west, the country is impeccable with its taste in the variety of cuisines, serene natural beauty and photogenic landscapes, which also make it the most desirable destination for tourists from across the world. Today, India's tourism industry is considered one of the major contributors to the world economy, with the World Travel and Tourism Council 2023 study suggesting that the sector contributed $201.37 billion, which is equal to 16.5 trillion rupees to the global economy in 2022, which is comparatively higher than the past years. India's tourism sector is booming with record-breaking tourist footfall as cities like Agra, Srinagar, Shimla, Thiruvananthapuram and Udaipur have become major tourist attractions for people from India and around the globe.
And at the beginning we didn't intend to come to in India, but little by little we decided to come. We are a group of 14 people and we are discovering India for the first time.
Hundreds of thousands of people come to India every year to feel and witness its ancient value system and culturally rich heritage sites. They go around places of cultural and traditional significance and learn about the country's enriching history. According to government data, India received 6.19 million foreign tourist arrivals during 2022 as compared to 1.52 million during the same period of 2021. Apparently, the tourism sector plays a crucial role in promoting cultural understanding and exchange between India and the rest of the world. Furthermore, government schemes and initiatives such as the 24/7 multilingual tourist info helpline and Dekho Apna Desh provide support services to tourists from across the world and boost the tourism sector.
It's a huge country and we would like to see the people here, of course the traditional temples and the country. So we heard about and we very enjoy it here. The lake today with a boat and we went to a very nice palace. Yeah, and of course the very miniature painting, it's very beautiful, it's awesome.
The tourism sector in India creates jobs, boosts economic activity and generates foreign exchange earnings. The WTTC estimated that India's tourism sector directly employed 8.7 million people in 2021, which means 6.6% of the country's total employment. The sector also supported an additional 27.5 million jobs indirectly and was induced by its impact on other sectors of the economy. This makes India the 5th largest travel and tourism employer in the world.
Actually, I'm studying here in Trivandrum in Kerala University. So sometimes we came here to Kovalam Beach to take a rest and enjoy on the sea water. Actually, I am from Arabic country. Here in India, also have a good traditional like my country. It's almost same. So no difficulties about me in this point. In Trivandrum, I have a lot of places to visit. In Mumbai also there is many places, and Bangalore also is a beautiful city. But Trivandrum for natural place, for take a rest, for feeling very nice place for take rest in public.
The tourism industry in India today is endeavoring to become a driving force behind the country's economic growth. The Indian government, on the other side, is relentlessly putting in efforts through several schemes to support and sustain its growth.
That's all we have for you in this week's episode. Goodbye and take care.